Hello and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe from our guides' messages for July the 2nd. So let's see what we have here. Starting off, we've been given the card flexibility, so we might be asked here to be able to go with the flow, not get all stressed out about certain things in our life right now. And it cautions us to be flexible in life and be willing to bend and yield, because there's times to stand strong, but there are also times to go around a situation, right, rather than face it head on. Okay, this suggests being amenable and to any changes coming in for us today. So don't try to fight the system. Don't try to flip the status quo on its head. Don't get involved in unnecessary battles or quarrels. Just be flexible. So we are pretty adaptable anyway as a sign. Pisces, we are a mutable sign there in the zodiac. So we might have to take a breath today, step back, look at the situation and say, oh, well, okay, I'm going to have to make a few changes, but it'll be all right. But it's also a great card for abundance and prosperity, and suggests that if we are flexible, prosperity can and will come our way in all areas today. So, it also suggests that a time of rapid growth is coming into us as well, and we shouldn't, and don't, resist it. The time's right for us to surge forward and go towards our spiritual growth. So it's interesting, because today's a day of doing things is what they're telling us. And we need to be flexible. We need to be able to make change and adjust to situations, adjust our sails, even if it means we have to go in a different direction. But this is a card that says don't get stressed out. Don't let yourself get caught up in any of that type of energy. It's a card of success if we are flexible. We're able to, go towards our goals and not be challenged by them so much today. And it's interesting that it comes in with the dreamer, and we know this is the Fool card, the card of the leap of faith. And we're going to be flexible here, but we're going to get our homework done. We're going to cross our T's, dot our I's, and get our ducks in a row. We're not going to jump off this cliff without checking our parachute. So as long as we do the preparatory work here, we take care of business before we decide to go out on this new venture, before we decide to take this leap, it will bring us a beautiful new beginning. And it's all because we've been flexible, and all because we believe in ourselves. We're being protected. We're being guided. Some of us might even be getting some download messages that is saying that, we know that all things are possible, right? So we need to have faith in our inner guidance, and we need to release anything that's holding us back. And we need to go after our most heartfelt desires right now. Now's the moment we've been waiting for. Okay, it's a great time for a new beginning when we can make bold changes in our life. So it's transformation as well. This child is seeing a butterfly, and that means, out of something new is going to come into play. Okay, and maybe it's an unexpected opportunity that has recently presented itself to us, or one that may do so in the near future, right? So we need to take this as a sign from Source and our guardian angels that it's time to finally break free and be the person we've always wanted to be, and not wait another day to begin. Okay, this is our journey now. We're going towards something new today. We want to plan something new. Now, in our center position here today, we've got Live Our Bliss. Well, if, we're being flexible, if we've got all these wonderful things coming into us, we should be able to do that, right? We should be feeling that happiness. So, it's an emotion of happiness, and it's like a beautiful calling for us to follow its light. And when we hold this card in our hand, we need to think of saying, if it feels good, do it. Right? The physical reactions that we have when we do something that makes us happy are like big signposts from our guides pointing us in the right direction. Whether we're conscientiously aware of it or not, there are unique lessons to be learned by following our bliss, our goal, our happiness, our passion, and the sensations of fulfillment and satisfaction, right? And all of these feelings lead us on this new journey in the right direction. If something makes us fatigued or bored, that's a sign that we have ventured into a path that won't ultimately fulfill our soul's blueprint, right? So we need to follow our dreams and let our self express our joy right now in doing so. We're aligned with our personal truth, right? So we need to examine our priorities today. What is it we want to do? What is it that will make us happy today? With that comes in the Seven of Earth, the Seven of Pentacles. That's a card that says you might have invested something, your time into something, my beautiful fellow Pisces, and you're waiting. And often, and we're not very patient. We know that. Pisces is not patient. We want everything done yesterday or ASAP. But remember, with this card is slow and steady pace and movement. Slow and steady wins a race, as they say. And it's the opportunity for a little bit of time for us to step back and wait for this to come in. Okay, we need to have patience, because we can't plant our seed to see the tree grow tomorrow. We have to wait this out. There's a gestation period. Maybe there's something out of our control here. If you put out, a phone call or a text or a proposal, or you went in and had an interview or something, you may be waiting to hear. Just go with the flow and be flexible with this, okay? Just be patient right now. You could be reviewing your options right now too, but remember, when we get this card, it says persistence will pay dividends. In other words, be patient right now. Now, our next card we've got is the Mask. Now, the Mask is that card, and I always say it's the card where somebody may be trying to portray they're somebody they're not. They might have ulterior motives. They may be out there, blowing their own horn, and in reality, they're not who they claim to be. As I say, the wolf in sheep's clothing. So the Mask is beware of someone who is not telling you the truth. They also may be like a Jekyll and Hyde personality, where 1 minute they're telling you one thing and the next minute they're telling you another. Also today, we need to stand in our own truthful authenticity as well. We don't want to try to be somebody we're not today. We don't want to go out there and create an illusion about ourselves. We need to stand in our own beautiful, perfect authenticity. So remember that today, Pisces. You're not here to please everybody. You're not here to impress anybody. We're not here to try to showcase ourselves today. We just have to be ourselves and be flexible and live in that bliss that we're in. But beware of other people, because there could be somebody around you that's only telling you what they want you to hear. You're very intuitive, Pisces. If you get that sort of epiphany where the third eye opens and you go, yeah, something's not right here, then you're probably right. Okay, so you're very good at character analysis. Just beware of somebody today that might come in. I always say they're a BS salesman with a mouthful of samples, and usually we can pick them out in a crowd really fast. Coming in next with that, we have the Three of Earth. And the Three of Earth is that card of teamwork. And we know when we work with a team, two heads are better than one. And the saying is teamwork is dream work, right? But you're out there. You're letting people know what you're made of. You're out there promoting yourself in a very articulate, creative, and successful way, Pisces. Working hard, working on the details, but also you might be out there getting up on your podium to teach, preach, and convey information to other like-minded people. They could be people, the team that you're working with in a project or at work. And together, you're going to collaborate your ideas towards this one main goal and success. So this is about showcasing your talent, getting recognition for it, and collaborating with others to build this successful outcome. Well, my beautiful Pisces, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, this is our daily vibe from our guides message. And I wish you a beautiful, successful, happy, prosperous, and wonderful day today. And I'll see you soon. I send you lots of love and many blessings.